Hey legends, welcome back to the Sidelines. My team in the NRL and the Rugby League, the Brisbane Broncos, have just won their first grand final in 20 years. And on top of that, our women's team also won the women's grand final. Very exciting times to be a Brisbane Broncos fan. With that said though, the Rugby League's finished. That means summer is just around the corner, and that means it's warming up. Now what better way to welcome in our summer than watching some ice hockey? That's right, hockey, as you guys call it in North America. So we're going to jump back in. Today, we are going to be watching the best dangles in NHL history because this one was recommended by you guys. What's a dangle? I have no idea, but I think I'm about to find out. What the hell is a dangle? I have no idea, but I think I'm going to find out very, very soon. Okay, I'm guessing it's like stick play and footwork and fanciness to get... I have a feeling I'm very much going to enjoy this. Oh, he's tricked him. Oh my. Oh my. He was chasing shadows. Okay, so I'm thinking I was correct. Maybe it's like fancy footwork, controlling controlling the puck with the stick. I'm guessing that's was, and it's looking really fancy because that's what I'm thinking. Also, sorry for my mispronunciation. Well, I went to the NRL grand final. I was awake for 39 hours. We drove to Sydney and back. We went down for the game, got back for the game. I'm short on sleeping today, so bear with me if I mispronounce things. What makes this even more impressive is the fact that they're doing it on ice while they're skating. And I know to you guys in North America, Canada / US, me saying that might actually seem silly or stupid, and that I'm impressed by the fact that they're doing it while they're ice skating. I've been ice skating, and as an Australian, I have done it once. And let me be more specific. As an Australian that lives in like the subtropical part of Australia, I don't see ice like this very often. And the one time that I went ice skating, it took me the better part of an hour to pull myself around the outside, holding onto the thing around the edge of the rink. It's not my forte. It's not my thing. So the fact that these guys can do this, have the attention span to be able to concentrate on what they're doing while they're staying on their feet, and I know for you guys that have done it for years and years since you were, wee high to a grasshopper, so to speak, it probably comes as second nature. But to me, it's very impressive. He gets him just at 6s and 7s, doesn't he? Oh, through the legs.
A little bit of a seed. Chara, the big reach. What a huge pirouette. And the big man scores. An incredible move. 6'9", and he's a ballerina.
Jeez. Oh. I think of all the sports that I've watched so far and all the videos across most of the NHL and the NFL, the gridiron, whatever, it's definitely the ice hockey, the hockey that is like, I just watch it more, and I find myself watching these videos when I'm doing the reaction and just sitting back and just watching it and admiring it more than doing a reaction, which is, I know what you guys are here for, is for the reaction. I just find that it's at that point of just, I get mesmerized by it and I watch it and I'm really, really enjoying it. Not that I don't enjoy the baseball or the gridiron stuff, but this one, this sort of stuff, it just sits there and goes, wow. Oh, the control. That was faking, juking, flicking. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. The amount of people that he got past then was unbelievable. I always love that. It doesn't matter what the sport is. If someone is outnumbered greatly like he clearly was and still manages to pull it off and then to actually complete scoring, you got to love it. You got to love it. Nice. So why do they call it a dangle? Let me know in the comments below why they call it a dangle. And I'm guessing a dangle is you're faking, you're out maneuvering, you're doing off these fancy plays, moves to get past them. But why is it called a dangle? For us, a dangle is something completely different. And we won't go into what that is. But why do they call this a dangle? I would love to know. Is it because they're leaving the defenders hanging? Maybe you guys can tell me. Might be a trending topic before she got a ride. Accelerates in. I'm sorry. I'm going to watch that again. If I think what happened, I need to watch it again. Sorry. Oh, yes. That was nice. I enjoyed that. Shot. Very nice. Oh! Oh! Yes. Nice. I still think for me, the hardest bit of getting used to watching this sport is the puck, knowing where it is. I think that's going to take a little bit of time for me to get used to watching and knowing. And thank you for all the advice that you guys have left in the comments about, watch the players and you'll learn that easier and better. And I think you're right, because that's very similar to Aussie rules, AFL. Like when you're watching that on TV, it's half the story, because when you're at the ground, you can, and particularly if you're actually, strangely enough, sitting at the end where the goalposts are, you can see all the player movements off the ball, and it gives a bit more to the tactics. And when the ball's way up the other end, if they're not kicking it, sometimes it can be hard to see when you're out there. So you sort of watch where the player's moving. So I guess it's a sort of the similar sort of thing. But for me, it's okay watching the highlights, because you sort of, you can pick it up really quickly. I think for me, not being used to it and not growing up with the sport of hockey, I think it would take me some time to get used to it. Jeez. You can certainly see why it's a sport that's popular. Or you can see why it's popular, but what I mean is it's like all the best players are those that have come from places that, freeze over in the winter. Because you'd have to have an innate natural ability, I think, to play this. And of just growing up around ice. Oh, he had no idea. He had no idea. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So would the guy that lost his stick then, would the only option he have had would be to check him off the puck? Because I feel like that's what he went for. Oh, I'm going to enjoy getting to know this sport. Oh, the control. And then the fact that they're controlling it, but also to know where it's going to go and where it's going to be to get the stick back there, all while moving at breakneck speeds, avoiding the... Oh. I'm not going to go so far as to say that it's the most beautiful sport in the world, but my God, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Guys, thank you again so much for watching, leaving the comments down below, leaving a like. I really, really appreciate it. It really helps the algorithm out. The videos are getting out to thousands of people. I absolutely love it. We're getting subscribers every single day. Only 1%, though, of the people that take the time to watch my videos and hello, welcome, are actually hitting the subscribe button. So if you could help this young Aussie out, go down, hit the subscribe button while you're down there. Would really, really appreciate it. And help me keep bringing more videos to you guys. I'm really, really loving the hockey. What can I say? The ice hockey. And I know some people saying it's just hockey. For me, it's ice hockey because when I say hockey here in Australia, people immediately think field hockey. So, sorry. With that, folks, we have one more video coming this week. It will be on baseball. Hopefully you can join me for that one. And until then, legends, well, as always, we'll see you on the sideline.